Welcome to the Times Vedette podcast for Tuesday, August 11th. Here's a quick look at what's happening around Guthrie County, along with a few things worth knowing and maybe a few things worth thinking about. Let's get started. We begin with a traffic issue that has been getting some attention around Lake Panorama. During this morning's Guthrie County Board of Supervisors meeting, supervisors discussed the Lake Panorama Association's request to review the speed limit on 200th Street and Redwood Avenue. After the discussion, supervisors voted to keep the speed limit at 55 miles per hour on those county roads. The issue involved concerns about traffic and safety in the area, but for now, drivers will continue to see the same 55 miles per hour limit. The Guthrie Center City Council met Monday night, and one of the topics was the city's fire hall. Corey Campbell provided the council with an annual update on the fire department and its facilities. He showed photographs of areas that need repairs or replacement. Several doors at the fire hall are a particular concern. Campbell said rust has caused gaps in the doors. The fire department has been repairing things as it can and using grant funding when possible. The council approved replacement of the doors, giving the fire department one more piece of infrastructure to check off the list. In Panora, the city council returned to a property that has generated some discussion. The council continued dealing with a nuisance notice involving David Hardesty's property at 410 East Market Street. Hardesty addressed the council regarding his pollinator plot outside his home. He said he will soon begin harvesting some of the plants. It is another example of how something as simple as what grows in a yard can become a city government issue. There are several events coming up. Tonight, Tuesday, August 11th, Panorama High School is hosting a superhero health fair from 5:30 to 7:30 p.m. There will be inflatables and other activities for kids, along with free school supplies. There will also be opportunities for physical exams, immunizations, and even haircuts. Everyone is welcome. Wednesday night, August 12th, Springbrook State Park will host Camp Perseid as part of the park's year-long 100th anniversary celebration. The event gives campers an opportunity to watch the annual Perseid meteor shower. Free s'mores will be available at 9:30 p.m., with group meteor viewing scheduled from 10 p.m. to midnight. And because of the new moon, the sky should be especially dark. No telescope is required. Just bring a blanket, look up, and enjoy one of nature's better shows. Then, Thursday, August 13th, LifeServe Blood Center will hold a blood drive at First Christian Church in Guthrie Center from 2:30 to 6 p.m. The MJB Library in Guthrie Center is reminding residents that it offers more than books. Adults who live in Guthrie Center can take advantage of the Iowa Adventure Pass, which provides access to 3 attractions: Blank Park Zoo, the Science Center of Iowa, and the Museum of Danish America. The passes include free admission for 2 adults and 2 children. The library also has Creation Corner coming up Wednesday, August 19th at 4 p.m., along with preschool story hour every Friday morning at 10. Let's take a quick trip back 40 years. The August 7th, 1986 edition of the Guthrie Center Vedette featured a photograph of Lamar, a reluctant pet show participant during Panorama days. Apparently, Lamar needed a little coaxing from friends Andy and Luke Howard before entering the competition. Some things never change. 40 years later, we're still trying to convince people, and apparently pets, to participate in community events. Before we go, a thought from Times Vedette publisher Shane Goodman. He compares forgiveness to a teeter-totter. Goodman writes that you cannot stay on one side forever. Eventually, you have to come down, find your balance, and keep moving. That may be good advice for all of us. Sometimes we spend far too much energy trying to get even when what we really need is to let go. Teeter, totter, balance. Not a bad way to approach life. That's your Times Vedette podcast for Tuesday, August 11th. For complete stories, additional photos, and more community news, be sure to read the full digital edition at www.gctimesnews.com. Thanks for listening, and thanks for staying connected to what's happening in Guthrie County.